everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to demonstrate how to make these really easy, super quick, cute little fabric carrots. Okay, let's get started. All of the supplies you will need will be listed down below your YouTube screen in the description section. The size of your paper that you need to cut depends on how big you want to make your carrot. So I'm going to cut a 9-inch square, and my carrot will finish at around 6 inches long. So cut your square out. Then you're going to take a ruler and either draw a line from corner to corner and then use scissors to cut it out, or use a rotary cutter and just line that ruler up again and cut your paper from corner to corner. And now take one of the pieces of paper and fold it edge to edge so that it looks like this. And then measure the folded edge. Mine is 7 inches long. So what I want to do is take and measure along here 7 inches from the bottom corner up to the edge, and then put a mark at 7 inches. Then take your paper and turn it, and you're going to draw a line from this corner to your mark. So line it up there and draw a line and cut with scissors, or use your rotary cutter to cut it off. So after you've cut it off, it should look like this. Now open it up, hold it here, and now your pattern looks like this. So here are all my pattern pieces for the different size of carrots. So this started out as a 12-inch square, 9-inch square, 6-inch square, 3-inch square. Now place your template on your fabric, and you can either draw lines around your template and then cut with scissors, or you can use a rotary cutter to cut it out. So this is what it should look like when you're done. This is the front side or right side or pretty side of my fabric. You want to turn it over to the back. As you can see, it's a little dull on this side. Then you want to go to your ironing board and take this edge here and fold it over 1/4 of an inch and press on these two sides. So after pressing this edge, turn it over to where the pretty side of your fabric is up. Then you want to take this and fold it along here, bringing these two raw edges together. Go ahead and place pins on this edge. Now before you stitch, you want to go up here to this folded edge at the corner and unfold it temporarily before you stitch a 1/4 inch wide seam all the way down to the bottom. Now before we turn it front side out, you want to go down to the pointed corner down here, and so that it will come out nice when you turn it front side out, you want to trim just a little bit of that fabric off at down here to relieve the bulk in the corner. Now open the top up and reach inside and begin turning it front side out. Now you want to take something like this, a chopstick or something else, don't use scissors, and you want to go inside, go down to this corner and begin poking it out. Now it's time to take your polyfill stuffing and you're going to insert it in. Always break up your polyfill so that it's not sticking together so much. And then you first want to start with just a small amount that you're going to push into this corner. So you want to take it and push it as far down as you can. Then take your stick This stick comes with your polyfill bag, and you want to push it as best as you can down into that corner. Once you have it in there to your satisfaction, then take a little bit bigger clump of polyfill and begin stuffing it in. And as you come up, just take a bigger and bigger piece until it is full. Now you want to take a needle and thread, and you want to double the thread and then tie a knot at the end. And then you're going to take your needle and go into this top edge here. And you're just going to do a large basting stitch all around the top edge. Now your next step is to take your thread after you've gone all the way around and pull it to gather it up. But right now I've got a little too much polyfill up here, so I'm going to temporarily remove it so it'll make it easier for me to begin the gathering process. So you're just going to pull on it and keep gathering it till it gets a little bit closer together, and then you would go ahead and insert your polyfill back inside. Now you want to leave a little bit of an opening before you take your thread and knot it off, tie it off on here. So then now we're going to go and insert the little leaves and stems up here at the top. Now you have quite a few options for adding onto the very top of the carrot. You can go and buy a little foliage bunch, artificial bunch of leaves. I bought this at Walmart. It was in a great big bunch. You can see you can make quite a few carrots just out of this one piece. If you don't want to buy foliage, another suggestion is to buy felt and just cut little slits either with your scissors or rotary cutter. I didn't really measure, I just randomly cut, leaving the bottom here uncut. Then you would take it and then roll it up like this to insert at the top of the carrot. Now, if depending on the size of your carrot you're making, on my really little baby carrot, that's all I used was that. On some of the others, I used this, and you can even go bigger depending on the size of your carrot. If you're going to be using something like this to put in at the top, you could go ahead and pull this pretty tight and then use your needle and thread to go in and out to tie it off. Now, if you're using this, you need a much larger opening, so you want to make sure you don't tie this off too tight. So your next step would be to use a glue gun. If you're going to use the felt, you want to go ahead and put a little dab of glue there and then close it and hold it for a few seconds for it to cool. Then to put it inside, put a big blob of glue in there and then push this in and hold it for a few seconds till it cools. Now, this is what it should look like at the top when you're done. Now, you're probably wondering, what can you do with these really cute carrots? You can make larger ones and place them on a shelf. Maybe you've got an area in your home where you keep a lot of Easter decor. Also, another thing is put them on your dining table. And if you're making Easter gift baskets, some of the smaller ones would be a cute little decoration to add to it. You can make these little ones and glue it on the outside of your Easter basket. Now, if you're interested in learning how to make this really giant carrot and how I finished it off, there will be a link listed below your YouTube screen in the description section. You just scroll down till you see the words show more or the word more. Click on it and that area will expand open and you will see the links. Now you've noticed I've got the word carrots on here. I used my embroidery machine. So if you want, you can even put little sayings on the smaller carrots if you like. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you learned something new. Now, if you're interested in other beginners sewing projects, also that will be listed in the description section below your YouTube screen. So you'll see all kinds of links down there. Now, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you go and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing! If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.